women as well. So I love to talk to you guys based on my own personal and just from me observing a lot of situations, because I do talk to a lot of men and women. And so I hear a lot of men talk about women being too independent. I'm gonna just tell you for myself. I'm single. I meet different people, and I evaluate them. And the way I evaluate them, I test them. Now, I don't know. Everybody is different, but I know what I come from. I know what I was raised seeing. And a lot of people be like, if you need something, you should ask. I don't know about that when you are a certain age, okay? The biggest test I have, excuse me, y'all. The biggest test is, I know everybody not rich. Now, I'm not saying everybody rich, but I feel like when someone is dealing with you, you shouldn't have to ask them. Now, they might not have, if you need $1,000, they might not have $1,000. But they might have 150 towards it. It's all about effort. And so, a lot of times men be like, she don't tell me anything, or, you don't let me know when you need something. Well, I don't know about nobody else's household, but when you are grown now, if he's never been on his own before and never paid bills, I don't know. Maybe he just don't know. I don't know. But I'm quite sure even if he didn't pay bill at his woman's house, his mama might have told him the water bill due, the light bill due, the rent is due, the vagina that you play with need to be washed and clean. We need some soap. We need a washcloth. It's a shower that we cut on. It's water and it's not free. Everybody know nothing in life is free. And so a lot of times men be wanting you to be vulnerable with them, and they be like, tell me your needs. If you paid attention to me enough, you already know there is a need. It may not always be a desperate need, but if you take into consideration what each month might bring you, you know that the same thing is being brought to that female. Being that I have to take care of 2 households, a lot of people be like, why you haven't met anybody yet? I haven't met a person that I can totally trust with my vulnerability. I understand that I come with a big old plate. I understand that my plate is heavy. I understand that my weight is heavy. And I understand just because men want to F you, they're not ready for all of you. So, therefore, when I see that he might not even like you enough to handle your weight. And so, a lot of men think because I told someone yesterday, I don't like to tell people that I do hair. A lot of women like to brag that they are bosses. Well, I don't brag about being no boss and all that, simply because when you have that type of attitude, it's a lot of men think you don't need anything. My needs be great. Every single day I'm facing a situation and I'm facing a need. And so I might throw a little need out there to see. If they're not paying attention to, you might need gas. If they're not paying attention to, your car need to be washed. If they're not paying attention to, you need an oil change. They might just be talking, but they're not doing it. You'll find out they're just not into you like that, because I mean, I've seen it. I see it. Men that's into you like that, you don't have to ask. You don't like that Cash App or say ping pong. Your PayPal might say clink. You might get in your car and money will be in your cup holder. And it might be a little note. It's just all about consideration. And so men, maybe she's not vulnerable with you because the selfish side of you show her you don't have her back like that. Because you can tell a woman anything, especially when you screwing her. Okay, I'm sorry, I forgot y'all don't screw. I don't know, you don't use the word screw, but that's my mild description of having sex. But some just wanna give you some. You understand? And that are hot and bothered. Some women don't want a provider. Some women just want companionship. Well, I don't know. My vagina don't get wet when I got a need. I just be so frustrated that I just need a need. I don't need Peter Pan to be coming up, to showing me and sticking me when I got a need. And so, instead of you saying she's too independent, maybe you need to ask her, where did you drop the ball at where she don't trust you? So when you asking her what's wrong, it's something in you that she saw how selfish you was, or you don't have her back like that and she can't tell you what's wrong. Okay? And so I just thought I'll throw that disclaimer out there, because I hear a lot of men say that women are too independent. Nah, you didn't show her that you was responsible enough. And a lot of people like, well, if you know that, why you dealing? You got some women that just be willing to give a man the benefit of the doubt, simply because you know how so many people tell you you're picky. You understand? You're so picky. You're so picky. You're gonna be by yourself. Nah, it's just that you pick when you mess around and you pick. It's up to you to throw that back out that door, or you're going to work with it. And a lot of women that was go-getters that had it going on, they messed around and let loneliness allow them to receive any kind of man. And so they start looking bad. They start doing bad because they listen to people telling them that they're too picky. Everybody don't luck up and get a spade. It's a lot of women that get the little joker. Okay, they don't get the big joker. And so when they don't get the big joker, guess what? They can't handle the hand that they're dealt. And so you have so many women that's just try to make the best out of what she had. But it's so many women that listen to other women pick at them being single, so they just want anything. Forget that. Now, I almost cursed. Forget that. I don't just want anything, because you got so many women settling just to have a man. Understand, I have dropped the ball. I have done what I wanted to do. I have compromised myself for the moment of wanting me some biceps, a chest to lay on, because I'm extremely affectionate. But when I got all right, I still saw they still didn't have my best interest. They didn't look at me the way that I see myself. And so then I'm at square one again. I might try it again. But when I see I ask for little things and I'm learning, I be trying to have patience. But I just be feeling like when somebody want to do for you, you don't have to go around a mountain. You don't have to do a bunch of tests. They'll just do for you. And so it be annoying. I don't like to see men that flodge, but they don't handle their business, not concerning you. And then they might be doing it with somebody else. And if they doing it with somebody else, you just got to know how to get the hell on. And you got to keep it moving. You ain't got to hate. You don't have to be mad. You just have to keep it moving. And don't allow them to stay in that same place when it's somebody else that is ready to step all the way up. Okay? That's just something I wanted to throw out there. I love you guys. Have an amazing day. Mwah.